Hello, everyone. Good to see you on this coming 17 bite size and commendable to all the very hardworking attendees. Today, we're going to discuss whether current property price point is high or low. So, what do you think? Is the current price high or low? And is there any implication as far as property investment is concerned? So today we are going to sieve out the big data analysis over the long term so that you'll be able to gain insight. So as you can see from this long-term time series over the past 20 years, since 2003 to 2023, is a long-term data. You realize that property prices go up, come down, go up, come down, go up, come down, and go up. This particular chart actually show all the big 1, big 2, big 3, and big 4, as well as the low 1, low 2, low 3, and potentially low 4. Dive deeply into this whole trend analysis, you gain one important insight. What is that one important insight? You realize that generally the property up has a higher return compared to the property down. 114 versus 29. 53 versus 13. 33% positive return versus 1% negative return. So the question is, so what? Let's analyze it further. If you look at this schematic, what actually comes to your mind? Imagine if you're a long-term investor. Take a look at this particular insight. Current peak is actually future low. Did you realize the next peak is always higher than the previous peak? The next is higher than the previous peak. The next peak is higher than the previous peak. To put it differently, the current peak is future low. Current peak, future low. So now, did you see the price point differently? So this one important insight. The current peak or high is future low. If you are holding it for the long term, and when you buy property prudently with a holding power, let's take a look at the second insight. Did you realize the second insight that we discovered? The second low is higher than the previous low. The low 3 is higher than the low 2. And if this trend were to happen again, how about the next low? Generally, the next low would be higher than the low 3. Let's take a look deeper where I highlighted earlier, looking at the magnitude of the arrow. Positive return is bigger than the negative loss. Consistent, 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 consistent. And let's put these three insights together. Current peak is future low. Next low is still higher than the previous low. And the loss magnitude is generally smaller compared to the peak. So currently, having this important insight, how did you see the price point differently? And if the history repeats itself, the current peak would be the future low. So what is the moral of this whole statistical analysis on the price point? It shows that the rich get richer so long if you are able to buy and hold for long term and you buy prudently. So today's price point analysis will give you another very different perspective. This is to make sure that we don't lose opportunity by just focusing on one point factor, but more importantly, by analyzing the whole trend analysis over the past 20 years to gain insight that can help us in our property investment. And I hope today's small bite size on the price point analysis will provide you useful insight into even your own property investment. And I hope to see you soon in the next bite size. Bye. See you.